outdoors, you need some great gear. Like the 14615 Jeep Wrangler. With quadra-coil suspension, shift-on-the-fly four-wheel drive, and an easy-to-fold-down top. Not only is the 14615 Jeep Wrangler a great deal, it also makes lugging all that other gear a whole lot easier. But hurry, because at 14615, Wrangler is the kind of gear that'll go fast. Check out Wrangler at your Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a special Jeep, my dad's 1998 Jeep Wrangler. He's had this Jeep for over 6 years. It's been through a full transformation from trail beater to a full built up overland rig. Starting up front, it's the classic TJ look, but it's far from stock. So we'll start with the front protection. Up front, he's got the worn front bumper and the Smittybilt 9800, right?
Yeah.
9800 winch. Then out back, he has a Smittybilt swing out rear bumper with the tire carrier. What made you pick these bumpers and how have they performed so far?
Well, when I bought the Wrangler, it already had the worn bumper in the pile of stuff, and after looking at it, it was a nice bumper, so I just put it on and worked with what I had, and it is very thick, and I'm real happy with it. The back bumper is okay. The tire carrier rattles. Other than that, it's been pretty good. I haven't had anything break on it or anything in the 6 years that I had it on there.
The lift and tire setup really makes the rig. He's got a 4-inch lift sitting on 33-inch BF Goodwrench wheels with 2023 Jeep Rubicon rims. What went into choosing this lift and tire setup, and would you make any changes if you had to do it all over again?
Choosing it came with the 4-inch lift. I think it might have been a rough country lift, but as the parts changed or wore out, I've been swapping it with JKS stuff. I always liked these Rubicon wheels, so I just decided to go with these wheels, and the tires were off my 2024 Wrangler, and if I was to do it over again, you know, I probably wouldn't have raised it so high. I probably just need about a 2.5-inch lift, but I just went with what I got. I think it would handle better if it was just a little bit lower.
So under all that flex, you just have the factory axles. It came with a factory Dana 44, and you're just running the Dana 30 up front. And how has it held up over the years?
It's held up pretty good considering it's a 1998. It still has the original axles in it. I guess it's got a Dana 44. I looked at the build sheet, and whoever ordered it back in 1998 in Atlanta ordered it with the tow package, so it came with that Dana 44 axle, which was nice. There's just a stock Dana 30 in the front. When I got it, I kind of went through everything, changed the seals, bearings, hub bearings, drive shafts.
You said the guy ordered it in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, it's never even gone far. That's funny.
No, the guy, it was
a
originally
Georgia all vehicle.
Yeah, and we've taken it on a lot of overland trips and a couple RV or 4-wheel parks, and it's done pretty good.
So this was a sports model. It came with half doors, rag top, basic interior, different fender flares, and no steps, right?
Right.
And then you've upgraded. Basically, it's basically a Sahara and
kind of. Yeah, so when I first got it, whoever had it before drilled a bunch of holes in the dash. Interior was pretty faded, and I really didn't like the checker pattern on the seats. Back in the day, I used to own a 87 Wrangler, and I always liked the Saharas, so I went to a junkyard in Savannah and got a whole complete interior of a Sahara, and then I've swapped it to full doors and a hard top. I still have the half doors and the rag top, and also took the fenders from a Sahara because they're about an inch wider, and with these Rubicon wheels I had to use a wheel adapter with a 1.5-inch spacer, so it kind of lined it up perfect. So those fenders worked out nice, and then I also grabbed a set of steps from a Sahara, and that's what I've used. In the interior too, I upgraded the radio a little bit, put a little powered sub, changed out all the speakers.
So in the back, you have a custom drawer system. It's very nice, super clean. And what made you design that, and how did it upgrade your overlanding trips?
Well, I always wanted to do a little overlanding, so we did get a rack. Originally, my first setup, we had a rack on top, and we would have the tent and the awnings. And I needed some place to haul everything. We realized early on that we needed a fridge instead of a cooler, because just the ice takes up room, melts. The drawer system helped out a lot. We were able to put all our kitchen supplies in one drawer, all our recovery overland stuff in another drawer, and I had a pull-out fridge, places on top to put extra containers. The reason I finally went away from that is before a camping trip, I would spend a lot of time putting the tent on, getting it ready, and I thought it'd be nice to have a little overland trailer just to set everything up, put it in the garage, and not worry about it. And when it's time to go, you can just hook up and go.
So when you decided to get into overlanding, what made you decide a TJ is what you want to drive?
Well, back in the 80s, I was in the military, and we used to ride in CJs, and I bought a first year Wrangler. It was a 87 Wrangler YJ, little red square headlight one. And I loved the thing, but as our family grew, I had to sell it. And so for years, I wanted to get another one. So this was a good excuse to get it. The TJ is a lot like the YJ. It went back with the round headlights, which I liked, and has a little better suspension instead of the leaf springs. So that's kind of why I like these TJs. The straight six, everything's real simple. The straight six has plenty of power. There's not much to brake on it. There's no electronics. It doesn't really have any options.
It's a manual.
Yeah, it's a manual. I searched a long time to find a the 4.0 straight six with the manual and Dana 44 axle. So I was pretty happy to find it, and with no rust, because the frames rust on these things.
While the TJ isn't your main vehicle anymore with the upgrade to the new JL, it still holds a ton of memories. So with that, is it here to stay, or are you planning to sell it, or would you ever sell it?
I think it's here to stay. I mean, I still drive it a couple times a week to work. I like the JL, but yeah, I really enjoy driving this. It's all smiles. Gives you a lot of memories from when you're younger, because it was basically the same vehicle I had when I was in my 20s. My goal would be to someday restore it. When I first bought it, I wanted to get it mechanically sound, and then if everything was okay, I was going to try to restore it. And now that I have the JL, I can have it down, because this was my daily for 5 years. So now that I have the JL, I can, take this apart and restore it, paint it, whatever.
You don't have to have it back so quick.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in for another Get to Know the Rigs of my dad's 1998 Jeep Wrangler TJ. Let us know in the comments what you think about it. Stay tuned, because we'll do a walk around of his new JL and the Smittybilt trailer and the new Iron Man tent, because I still have to do that.
Okay.
So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
We'll see you on the trail.
It's really hot and there's a lot of mosquitoes.